This is my real airplane. This is its broken part. This is how we're gonna fix it. Any questions? Man, I've been eating these things for over a month now and they are delicious. And Groons are a convenient, comprehensive formula packed into a daily snack pack of these gummies. And they're not just a prebiotic and a multivitamin kind of a thing. They're all that in one and they taste delicious, unlike some of those other ones that I have tried. So I choose this one. This one specifically is the low sugar, but they have a sugar-free option as well for those of you that need that. And it's also HSA reimbursement eligible. So bonus. Hey, and these things have 6 times the ingredients for the gut health that the leading brand does. But don't take my word for it. Over 35,000 research papers support the ingredients in this. So get up to 52% off by clicking the link, because I know these are gonna sell out. Groony Smith apple flavor only this month, and they will sell out because they're delicious. These are awesome. I went out to fly it this morning, started up, everything was going great, and then all of a sudden it just went clunk and fell to the side a little bit. This piece right here goes to the landing gear, and it goes right there, and it holds the landing gear, which you can't see it, it's behind there, that bar right there, the stop to hold the landing gear from telling it how far out to go. And it sits on top like that on this bar right here on the top of it to tell it when to stop going out so far. Well, it broke and went kunk. And so yeah, we gotta fix that. This is a 3D printer by Prusa, the Core 1, I guess is what it's called. And I don't know how to use it. I do, however, have a teenager, and he's been playing around. Look, he's made all these Elvis jets. All these, that's pretty cool. All these different iterations. And finally, to this red one right here. That's pretty good. Put in the comments. Good job, Silas. So now in order for us to fix that one, I need a teenager. I found one. We have to make this on the 3D printer. Here. I did take the other one off of the other side so that we'd have something that we could like measure and go from to make sure it's going to fit. And if you look close, you can see that it's all cracked. So that's not good. Oh yeah, look, right there. Look, it's cracked in the middle like the other one. So this one was getting ready to fail too. But yeah, we need to make this with a 3D printer. Do you think you can do that?
Easy.
Okay, well, smarty pants. Let's go. Let's do it, man.
Okay.
While Silas works on designing it, I'm going to measure it. Silas got together, started making shapes, and it was quickly becoming what we needed. Now we put in the holes where the bolts are going to go. We think we have our first basic prototype done. We noticed that there's a set screw in this one that I don't actually know what that does. And we did not put it in this one. We're just going to run it for a basic test for general fitment. Ready to try our first one?
Let's try it.
All right, let's do it. Ooh, look at that. And that's not our final infill. We're doing a real light one just to make sure the size is correct.
32 minutes.
32 minutes. And we're also not going to be using the same material. We're going to use the cheaper, not as strong material, and to make sure everything fits. And then whenever we know it fits, we're going to use the really good stuff. Fire this thing up. Got to wipe this off with alcohol to make sure there's no fingerprints or smudges on it so that it sticks really good. Magnetic. What was that? Do you already have it loaded up on the jump drive?
Yep. That's it right there.
Okay. Ooh. Hey, but it doesn't have...
Yeah, it never shows it on here.
Oh, okay.
Did the same thing.
Okay.
And we got 30 minutes to wait.
Okay. Now it's time for a time lapse. So let's go ahead and grab that thing out of there. See how warm it is. Nice. Okay. Bring it up in the light here.
Voila.
Ooh, okay,
Prototype.
let's see. It's a prototype.
It looks pretty
How does
good.
it compare to the original one? It's black. It's white. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's pretty darn close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Silas, we like did a thing.
Nice.
Okay, let's... Yeah, the bolt holes are a little bit crooked. But so is the airplane and the owner. I went ahead and made a second one so we can just make sure everything is good to go. Now let's see if they actually fit and our measurements were correct. It looks like it works. It fit in there and this bar comes up, allows the gear, which is this bottom part down here, to go and go up. And then whenever you put the gear down, it goes zoom, dunk, and then this comes down and it sits right on that so that when there's weight on it, that cups right there. Look at that. Sweet. Now we just have to go make these out of something really, really strong. We need to make a couple of modifications to this. One is that hole is a little bit too big. We're gonna make that go down a little bit. The inside was a grid pattern. We're gonna change it to triangles because they're stronger. And then we have to change the way we print it, because do you see the grain? How it goes long ways like this? We need to change the grain so it goes this way because of the force of the rod pushing on it. It's stronger if it goes against it that way, and all of them are that way. So we have to print it like that. So we just have to turn it and they'll be printed like this instead of like that. We made our adjustments. We're making the walls a lot thicker, changed it to a triangle reinforcement infill, and printed off just a quick layer to see if everything fits. Our bolt holes are better. Let's see if it's any stronger. Silas, try to break that. Everything you got in you.
It's not much. Ow.
Can you even bend it?
I can get the brim off. No.
Yeah! I'd say we got a winner, boys. Something that thin right there.
That should work.
That is going to be mega strong. Silas, good job so far.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's switch out our filament and do the real one.
Okay.
Hour and a half is what it takes, right?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Here is the final product. I've filed down the edges to make it smoother on the edges for relief, for stress. And we're making the other one right now. And they fit perfect for the bolts. So the only thing left to do, and they're noticeably heavier and they are solid as a rock. It's crazy. Yeah, look how thick around the bolts and the walls of this thing with that triangle pattern on the inside right there. Heck yes. This is my favorite part of the whole 3D printer thing. Taking it off. How neat is that? Now this is I forget the term for it, but it's just a base for printing. So you just peel that off whenever we're all done. Kind of comes off like that. Bing. And then I got a little file here to smooth down the edges so it's nice and smooth like that. And then go back to the airplane and put them on and test them. See if they're gonna break or strong enough. But man, I gotta tell you, these things they're solid. solid stuff. This is cool. I honestly, comparing it with the other one, if I had the choice, these were sitting there, I'd go with this one every day of the week. Now with the magic of YouTube editing, like a glove. Now, let's see if it holds the gear up. Woohoo! She is working perfectly. 3D printer for the win. Yes, look at that, fantastic. Woo, super duper. Thanks so much, Prusa, for that 3D printer. Silas for rocking it out, actually making that happen. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. We really need to start taking these airplanes on some adventures, some epic adventures. Put in the comments, where should we go? What kind of adventures should we have? We've got the 421, we got this, and Penelope, the 120, is getting close to being done. My name's Jimmy. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.